to do. Having lots of fun. The rabbit is number one. Show and twist God's love, and with God's love he can do it all. If you don't mind, hit that follow button and subscribe. The stream is starting soon. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit, bringing entertainment to me and you. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit. It's not hard to do. Get ready because the stream is starting now.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another JRabbit87 stream. I'm your host, JRabbit87, alongside my hashtag wonderful wife, Firebyrd10.
Hi, y'all.
And I hope you guys are ready for some Doki Doki Literature Club. We will be picking up where we left off last time. And those of you who don't remember, we will get into that after our commands and opening announcements and all that good stuff. If I can get the volume to there it goes. Alright. As always, we are sponsored by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife very greatly. We want to make sure that we return his blessings by giving him all the honor, glory, credit, and praise that he rightfully deserves. We also want
by Mary Kay.
we also want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody that joins us today. It means so much to us that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and hang out with us.
Yeah.
And of course, a thank you to our supporters, which I will name at the end of stream.
Yeah.
Discord. We have one of those. If you have not joined our Discord, my hashtag wonderful wife is about to post a link into the chat. Feel free to grab that link and come join us. We've got tons of chat rooms. That's where important decisions are made, important announcements are done, and we just love to see you there.
Yeah.
YouTube. We have one of those as well. If you'd like to check out some of our past live streams, feel free to grab that link that I just posted and join us over on the land of YouTube. If highlight videos are more your thing, then you can grab that link that I just posted and join us over on TikTok, where I have some highlight videos posted. Hopefully going to be getting back to that on a Monday. Monday. Last but not least are ways that you can help support the stream if you would like to do so. Always keep in mind that I try not to require anything, but if you do have a specific game that you want to see that I don't currently own, I do ask for help to get said game from you, the viewers.
But otherwise, nothing is ever required.
Yeah, but otherwise, nothing is ever required, and anything and everything is very much appreciated. So yeah, as a reminder, so we've been playing Doki Doki Literature Club. We are new. We are new to the Literature Club. We are about to enter our third day as a member. Our second day as a member, our third day of in-game or whatever. Kind of a recap. Our childhood friend convinced us to join or to come with her to visit the Literature Club. We met the other three girls that are in the club, and we have been going down the Sayori route, which is she is our childhood friend. We've been going down her route, and We've had to write some poems. So yeah, um, we've learned a little bit about the other girls. The last day, two of them kind of got into an argument, and we let Sayori kind of help us put an end to their argument. Uh, yeah. So if I remember recalls, we have done the next poem, and we are about to enter our third day for this.
Yes.
So switch over to the PlayStation, and I'll get started. And my wonderful wife is going to be helping me with the voice acting.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, welcome in, Bruda. Believe it was. Yep. Okay. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. The greets. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Usagi.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Purse, that's
What?
I should take a look at her purse, that's weird. Eh? Why is that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack. You would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, I'm in the same boat, Sayori, or you plan to conveniently forget that you had spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I'm not used to my character saying eh. I didn't notice she was listening in. Sayori and I are on the same wavelength. I'm always hungry too. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell you something to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough for you.
Dot 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 dot.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. You... I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yeah, you're not wrong.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Yuri is already starting to show those red flags. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What?
Yeah! Ow! What was... a cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. Huh? I knew it was Natsuki. Had to be.
No. I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
Yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. I should probably give her more of a girly voice and a I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Oh.
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Oh.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Cookie thief. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you too, Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true.
Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Surely Monica isn't up to no good. Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Her boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. Well, what held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Usagi.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. Oh, sorry. Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everybody has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Usagi? Usagi?
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Usagi to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay! Ready, Usagi?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips. I'm glad we accepted to go with her. I felt bad for her after the food one. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway.
I'm just getting comfy.
Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori? What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
That sounds kind of dull.
Usagi, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that!
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie! I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited.
She's trying her best.
She is, though. The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, Usagi, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit.
That's what you want in a woman.
She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons on the shelf.
They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though.
Wholesome. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
Ah, I dropped one by accident.
Smack.
Yeah?
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow, 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 ow.
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. And yes, this is our next special image for Sayori. Poor Sayori.
Ow!
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Certified uwu moment. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Usagi,
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
you don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment...
Sayori drinks the apple juice.
In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already on the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Ah! Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against her bump on her head.
Nick says,
Baka.
it stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey Usagi, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Eh? What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Usagi, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that! And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Usagi, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
Good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead either way.
Not if I had it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with showing off crying. Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine. Don't worry about.
I was playing with the crayons and spiked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything you needed? I have it right.
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff. She did smack her head.
Yeah. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all of it, Usagi.
Well.
Awesome.
Sayori, huh?
Awesome.
Is that not what I said?
You said well.
Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? So, yeah. Sayori!
I know it's my turn to read, but I'm getting some water.
Okay.
Would you like a water?
Nah, I should be good. Drink break.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Okay, I had it muted because of drink break.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Alright. Thank you, and y'all are great.
Usagi, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
Eh? I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
Eh? No way. Not even Natsuki?
I'm scared we are getting close to losing Sayori.
Probably.
I'm not gonna, you know. Oh, did you already read the Natsuki part? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Wah.
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I've watched it before and know what is coming. I'm just worried it's getting close.
Fair.
Yeah, it is. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Usagi, will you give me your poem. I kinda want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces of. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Alright. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up. And in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Oh, wow. That's good.
I told you the first poems are kind of yeah, but the next, yeah. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did.
What a mix of depressing and cute imagery.
Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't really expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. That's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, no more than a week later.
So she
Hi,
has
how are you? Huh?
So she has autism.
You're right. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? This one I will let the chat decide, unless we want to go to the Wheel of Rabbit.
One for Monica, one for Natsuki.
Natsuki?
Yeah, let's just go down the list.
Okay, Natsuki then. I think we did Natsuki, Monica, and Yuri last time. So.
I'm
Huh?
thinking we end with Monica.
End with Monica?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. This one's gonna be a lot of me talking to myself. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey! What makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy, spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. Hey, I like spiders. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. So if you've ever wondered why the shirt that I have says I'm gonna tell everyone, not bad, right? it's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Nobody told Natsuki about Spider-Man. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. I bet Natsuki is talking about how she likes manga and cute things. Yeah. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Huh? Yuri or Monica? Well, since T said Monica, let's go with Monica. Huh? Oh. Doesn't she like baking? Yes. Yes, she does like baking.
Hi again, Usagi. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy. It's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's have a look. Or take a look. Save me. The colors. They won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony? Cacophony.
Yes.
Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine? Cosine? Tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write.
So, a little bit of fourth wall breaking. Vinyl on a pizza crust, I like that line. The line she said about spending time with the girls and that save me, load me is a hint if you want to get the special poem from Dan about saving and loading to get all the girls' cutscenes. Which we might do a different playthrough.
I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. She's not wrong. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I would like to eventually see all the scenes and interactions possible if anyone else is cool with getting those intels. Right? We're gonna play this game fully, and then if there's interest, we'll replay through stuff. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about?
Interesting tip, Monica.
That's my advice for the day. Today. Thanks for listening.
And the fourth wall continues to be broken.
Are you still mad at me?
Eh?
For disrespecting Not School yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
That's not really true.
Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much.
How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So, please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Yuri,
Please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
I think Yuri needs a cookie.
A cookie to the face.
Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. We didn't even get to read yours, did we? That's part of it. Here.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you don't get her a little bit into the poem, like if you just focus on one of them and you don't get any of her words, you get that. You can't read her poem.
Okay.
But it's part of going down the Sayori route, so.
It's part of going down any route.
Yeah.
That's straightforward. Yeah.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Could the game audio be turned down? It's a bit louder than y'all.
We also have the microphone kind of split between us, so we can turn the game down. I would turn it down.
Huh?
See how that works.
Alright, let us know how that worked, if that's better. You want to say something?
Yeah.
Agreed. Let us know if we need to keep going down or if that's good.
Boop.
Maybe a little more. Okay, I'll go. Okay. Okay, I went down a little bit more.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
A little more is fine.
But you're cute.
It's good? Okay.
Okay, well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the
Recitation.
What?
Recitation or recitation.
Recitation.
Yeah.
The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Usagi liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Humph! Don't make me go before Usagi. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Usagi lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Eyes. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Ooh, why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Humph. Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to write instead. Recite.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for the day. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Usagi. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's just go already. I turned into Natsuki there for a moment. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quiet. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on her way home. Hey, Sayori?
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no worries.
No wonder.
Huh?
It was no wonder.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to I mean,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
Nick says, oh, only.
Oh. Oh no.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
Well, what kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Well,
Oh. I would walk home with Yuri, or I would still walk home with Sayori.
I know which one I would choose.
Yeah. I mean, this is a Sayori run.
Yeah, that's my thought.
So, give me just a moment. I'm going to mute the mic for a second while I grab a drinky drink. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Usagi. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? What's up?
Oh, something that's never gonna happen.
Huh?
Something that's never gonna happen. Look at the camera because we know.
Alright. The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright. We have reached... Oh. There we go. We have reached our next poem. We love Sayori. So this is a Sayori run. Welcome in, friend. Yes, we do. Huh?
I'm gonna send you a link to something that I want to read here in a little bit.
Okay. Alright, so Heaven Sent? Raindrops?
I'm looking it up.
Okay, you look it up. We are looking it up because we want to continue our Sayori run. I'm not sure if Sayori is my favorite, but I do like her. Fair. I once made a Sayori pin. Nice. I wouldn't mind a pin of the chibis of them. Empty or play? Or cheer? Let's go with play. No, cheer. Okay. Brace. Rain Cloud. I also, wait, I'd love to have a DDLC pin. I have a pin board, and one of those would go great on it. I also make crochet plushies of all the girls. Nice. I bought the plushies from the official website that they had for a while, but I lost my Natsuki one. I still have all the others, but I lost my Natsuki one, which is my favorite out of the girls. But which one? Oh, I bet those are cute. Yeah, the crochet plushies, I bet so. You'll have to show us. Okay. Give me a moment. All right. I keep them on my bed when I get anxious. I tend to have high anxiety and plushies are comfy. So, don't mind the dust cuz I kind of keep them kind of hidden away. But first we have Monica. Er, And then Yori. And our girl Sayori. Monica, don't tempt me to jump through the screen to take one. I tend to have, I do the same with plushies, so I totally get it. They're adorable. Yeah. I miss my Natsuki. Okay, which? I call dibs on you. Which one? Holiday. Daydream. I definitely need to go to Hot Topic and snatch up some DDLC stuff if they have it. I don't think Hot Topic does. Spencer's. Spencer's is where you're gonna want to go, and that's if they still have it. I honestly haven't looked around in Spencer's, so I don't know if they still have it or not. I have a bad experience with Spencer's. She's not a fan. My wife's not a fan of Spencer's either. Peaceful. I have no idea. Spencer's is easier anyway. My town has one of those. I'd have to drive far to get to Hot Topic. I went to the back by accident, not knowing what would be there. Fair. What's what? Rainbow. Sunny. I'm guessing either of those.
Rainbow or sunny or
No. Rainbow. I think family, but I don't remember. Okay. The back is the forbidden area. It's best to stay up front with the graphic tees.
it's not one for kids.
Right. I'm looking at the DDLC website to see what they have. Determination.
Wait, it's not one.
That's gonna be a Yuri.
Fair.
Games? Pleasure, maybe? No. Meager? Starscrape? Unstable? Maximum effort. I used to also have a Natsuki t-shirt, and I accidentally threw it away when I was moving. I'm so mad at myself for that. Boom, boom, boom.
There's not one.
Oh. There's not one?
There's not one. Because for G, the only one that is on the list is games. Or not games, grief. For M, marriage, memories, music, misery, misfortune.
The only thing I found on the Spencer's website was a lanyard. Boo.
For P, passion, peaceful, pain, party, play, prayer, precious, promise.
Oh, so what do we pick? We're not gonna get a full Sayori run. Oh, dang. I mean, I could try, yeah.
Only if you want.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. Starting over. Pain.
Pain next to play. You can do pain or
Fair. Hope.
hope.
Rain cloud. Party?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Just looking at the options.
Each of the girls' plushies comes with accessories from the game. Nice. Oh, looks like Sayori is the little cow plushie in her room. Aw. What's Monica's? Clouds. No? Feather? Grief? Peaceful? Childhood? Misfortune? Delete button? I can't say delete button. Interesting choice there. What do we got? Ski's accessories a cupcake. Oh. When I bought them, they didn't come with accessories. There was just the plushies, and I ended up buying like the 4-pack. Yuri's accessory is what I think is a book. Promise. Huh? We did it. Oh, hey, thanks for following. Right, that is all you.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion.
No way, I just found the cutest keychains.
Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. Oh, wait, that's
Nah, that's me, yeah.
sorry.
I can't wait for the... Oh, no, wait. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. She got redneck also. Nice.
You're picking up after me. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have... Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Mon-Ika. But they are sold out. Oh no.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Oh, the fourth wall breaking.
Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me.
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Everything on the website is sold out besides the Monica collected plush. Oof.
Makes sense for the holidays.
Yeah. And this game just got re-popular too. Like with it being free for October
Yeah.
on PlayStation.
Which we need to figure out what's new for November.
Nothing good. I've looked.
Oh, fair.
Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Fu? I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Eh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
I know a friend who looks like Monica. Nice. It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine. See?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Usagi, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her?
Quick, give Sayori a cookie and some crayons.
Yeah. In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind.
I'd give Sayori anything.
But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Usagi.
Everyone makes the poor bean happy. Or everyone makes them.
You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. Protect Sayori at all costs. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Usagi.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
Insert every dense main character ever. What? What? No way.
Sayori is
Oh,
always...
Sayori is always like that.
Oh.
She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
You're so funny, Usagi.
Someone gives Sayori all your money. You can do that by giving it right here to J Rabbit 87. By doing that, what?
Yeah.
What blatantly obvious signs? I have no idea this girl liked me. Okay.
Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Da, da, da.
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks around across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her here. I can't hear her from here.
That's gotta be hard to say.
I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Dot, dot, dot.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, start with Sayori.
This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Usagi.
Thanks. One time I was in a club with my friend who I knew. Nice. Yeah. Already liked me. Fair. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course.
And people were like, she likes you. I kind of had something like that happen.
Yeah, at some sort of wrestling event. And then for like a week afterwards until we went for coffee.
Right. Oh, I was like, I'm not stupid. I already got more smart points than a DDLC main character there.
Fair. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want to nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Usagi. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end,
Yeah.
I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Oh,
Oh,
I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
that was
Alright.
my bad.
So I am, yeah. I was like, in the end, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
No, Sayori, please stop thinking this way. Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Usagi, I don't deserve this.
Someone hug the poor baby.
You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody else has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what would cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Usagi. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. No. So I think we should go to Monica next. Because she asked us to tell Monica she was sick.
Hi, Usagi. Have you thought about what you want to submit
Yes.
to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
It's kind of funny.
How so?
No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you?
Guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again.
I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little bit off today.
Yeah, did she tell you something?
Well, Usagi, you haven't been flirting with her, have you?
Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do.
Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. I may need to leave stream soon. That's okay, we're about to actually end. We're only going until 9. So, and since you're kind of late to stream, you might miss the what will happen. So, anyways, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
That's what happens when you don't trust Jesus. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Yes, you were right about Jesus. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, as iron sharpens iron, y'all.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and save here.
And I'm going to switch spots with my husband.
And
Maybe.
and before we go, it looks like we got some more, we got trust and understanding side stories. Of course, we got more music.
Yeah.
And we got all the
Poems.
poems.
Oh, the close down?
The lady who knows everything. We got our special Sayori scene. Write a poem for Sayori in both the first and second poem games.
Love the additional content, says Nick.
Right? Ooh. The sketch of Sayori is second CG, cut out and aligned with the angle of the background. Because the backgrounds were first rendered in 3D, some fine adjustments were required to make sure the 2D drawing of the character fit seamlessly into the perspective of the scene. A sketch page by David Elvin to test and compare different hairstyles for Sayori. Nice. So, alright. With that, it is time to go ahead and start exiting. thank you guys so much for being here. Let's go ahead and get into our commands. Sorry, with long hair, that would have been interesting, right? Yeah. Get my snoozer going. All right. As always, we are sponsored by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife extremely greatly, and we want to make sure that we return his blessings by giving him all of the honor, glory, credit, and praise that he rightfully deserves. Also, if you guys know anybody that wants some Mary Kay, let us know. She's a Mary Kay consultant. We want to say a huge thank you. Thank you to everybody that's joined us today. It means so much to us that you guys would take time out of your busy day to come and hang out with us. And of course, a huge thank you goes to our supporters, starting with my hashtag wonderful yawning wife, Firebyrd10, our good friends Nick and T, our subscriber Dylan Taylor 4, the two guys who have helped in other ways, Sean and Steve, and the digital artist responsible for our logo over there, Z-Fire Incorporated. Thank you guys so much. Discord. We have one of those. If you'd like to join our Discord, feel free to grab that link that my wife has posted into the chat. We've got tons of chat rooms. That's where important decisions are made, important announcements are done, and we just love to see you there. YouTube. We have one of those as well. If you'd like to check out past live streams, feel free to grab that link and join us over on YouTube land. If you don't mind, give the channel a subscribe and like the video, comment on the video, and yeah, let me know you're coming from Twitch. If highlight videos are more your thing, then you can grab that link and join us over on TikTok. We have a bunch of highlight videos amongst some other stuff if you go dig deep enough. But yeah, highlight videos. Again, please give the channel a follow, give the videos a like and a comment. Last but not least are ways that you can help support the stream if you would like to do so. Y'all, if you would like a specific game that I do not own that costs money, I unfortunately don't have the money to get it. So if you would like to provide the money, I'll be more than happy to play the game. Other than that, nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. More ways on how you can help out are in the chat. I don't know if there's anybody I want to raid. We're gonna see. I need to start raiding more people, but I've said that in the past too.
Yeah, but we also need to be careful who we raid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the same issue. Is like I think every one of these are like not good people to raid. So, all right, no raid tonight. We will be live again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time as we finish up Undertale and begin Deltarune. So join us for that. As for tonight, I am JRabbit87. She is Firebyrd10. And I hope you all have a very good night.
Thanks so much for joining the Stream of the Rabbit. I hope you had a good time, but now it's time to say goodnight. Hope to see you all again. Yeah, come back to watch the rabbit. Yeah, let's watch the rabbit, bringing entertainment to me and you. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit. It's not hard to do, having lots of fun. The rabbit is number one. Showing Twitch God's love, and with God's love he can do it all. If you don't mind, hit that follow button. subscribe.